Running back with the 5v5 team. Legacy FC on the left, playing home, and away being Femboy Hooters. Legacy is going to start with the ball. Hunter's jumping over the ball. Shobi starts it off. We're going to watch how they spread out. The team unable to spread out. Corzo easily intercepting that ball. We're also getting a nice little view of the windmill map. I think it's a very underrated map. Miguel passing back to Keeper. Keeper passing down line. He's got a one-on-one with KO. What does he choose to do with it? Hunter also pushing in. He uses blue sprint to get past. Very nice. He tries to get a cross in. Femboy dude able to get a shot on it. Unfortunately, stopped by Shobi. Looks like his keeping might have improved from the last time that we saw him. KO getting it back to Mems. A lot of passive play right now we're watching. We're watching a lot of people trying to reset, going back to Keeper. Seems to be working out for a few teams. We got KO getting intercepted by Corzo. Corzo technically has an option on the opposite side. He's probably going to take it. Very nice. Pass the dude. But Mems is going to intercept that because of a very shocking touch by there. Miguel probably going back to... No, he does not go back to Keeper. He in fact goes to Dolan on the left side. And Dolan's got a little bit of a run. Taking his time trying to save stamina. He goes back to Keeper. A lot of the teams are trying to get setups from the Keeper. Oh, that's an unfortunate thing. My bad. I forgot to remove the minimap. But now we've got Corzo passing down the line. Unfortunately, unable to get it to Mikkel. KO insta-sending to Hunter. Hunter got George on the left side. George getting stopped by Corzo. Corzo taking the ball up, getting past KO barely, using his blue sprint. He's got two defenders on him. He passes to Dude. Dude now got Mems on him. Mems playing some really good jockeying right now. He manages to get the ball. Mems has Hunter as an option, but he's going to take George. I think they're going to set up probably a nice little cross. KO taking the ball up the left side. He goes back. George passing on to KO. KO going for an instant send. Unfortunately, a little bit too high for Hunter to receive. Dolan receiving the ball and passing to Corzo. Going back to Dolan again. Once again, back and forth playstyles. We're watching this happen right now. Hunter getting the ball. Does a little rainbow flick, but unfortunately doesn't get anyone. Instead it goes straight to Corzo. Corzo getting tackled by Hunter. Mems playing a little bit more passive. Trying to get that pass back. George going line. KO trying to go insta first to Hunter, but he's getting stopped by Dolan. Very nice little bit. George does an iffy slide. He tries to set up a blade shot and he goes left side. TJ getting the stop on that one. TJ with the ball. He's got all the time in the world. Legacy FC is not going to be trying to take it, unfortunately. Dolan with the ball in the back corner. Lots of wasting time. If he gets tackled now, it would have been very deadly, but nice little stop by Hunter to get it to KO. Dolan with the ball, sends it up. Dude's able to get on it. He has to use his blue sprint to beat KO there. He tries to get across him, but no one is there for him, and still KO gets a touch on the ball and sends it back to Keeper. We're watching Shobi send it back to Hunter, and Hunter passes it back. Mems using his blue sprint, sending it back to Keeper. First touch straight. I think that was meant to go to KO, but he misses it. Duke getting the stop, and then KO getting it back. They're now watching the Keeper intercept, and I think that's what Legacy wanted all along. Mems with a free run. Hunter with a little bit of a weird blue sprint, but he's got the cross in. Hunter's unable to get the touch. Hunter with the cross. Straight to George, and that's a nice little shot onto net. Very nice little 1-2 footwork right there. As we see Hunter just trying to get that ball middle. It works for him because he gets it straight to George, who has priority over the defender who was just behind him. Very unfortunate defensive footwork right there. The positioning. Corzo going left to Dude right there. Dude tries to get one shot in. Oh, Miguel with a nice little header. Straight over the Keeper right there. Keeper, I think, was expecting him to go a little bit on the close post, but he's unable to get that one. Nice little header. A little bit of unfortunate keeping, but hey, that's sometimes part of it. Sometimes you choose a 50-50 run. It is a part of all keeping disasters, unfortunately. Mems through line to George, trying to set up that triangle, I think. George tries to get the ball, but K gets the intercept at least from the pass back. He goes straight to Hunter. George trying to run box. Hunter trying to get the cross in. Fortunately, gets stopped by Dude, and Dude keeps going on a run. He does a little slide tackle. Hunter's able to take it, and Dude's probably out of stamina. KO going mid. Goes left to George. Stopped by Miguel. Corzo with the ball. He passed it opposite side, all the way to Doot running line. Doot in the corner right now. He tries to get across in, but stopped by Mems. Hunter with the ball. Hunter tries to send it left side, and the slide tackle actually worked out for Dolan there. I think he was originally going for the ball. He gets the interception. Mems with the ball now. Mems saying it opposite side to Care. Care, he's got an option line. He does take a line. George shoots straight 1-2 passing right there. You're watching plays go off. It looks like that they're favoring that left side corner right there. Trying to, oh god, this is a munted angle, bro. Apologies for this one. I don't know why that happens. But it looks like that was a cross in straight first touch. They're loving those first touches mid. I think it will get some keepers off guard, and it looks like it seems to be getting TJ off guard. TJ with the ball, no one's pressuring him because Legacy doesn't need the goal now. They are above in score. All they're worrying about is just trying to get that pressure and worry about their defense right now. Mems does a little bit of a tackle. Unfortunately, Cause is able to make a run out of it. He goes for a shot top right, and it's just off the crossbar. Unfortunate shot right there. KO trying to mess with the ball. He's probably going to go back to keep it. He does. Sherby taking time. Not getting pressured by any of the Femboy team. Mems does a little ippy, fakes it to keeper. He goes on for it. Kozo having to slide to try and recover. He goes for a pass into Hunter. I think Hunter does send that back though. George with the ball sends it in. Unfortunately, no one's able to get priority on that one. Hunter probably going to go back line. He does. Mems sending it opposite to George. George probably going to pass it in. Hunter unable to get the priority once again. Some very clean shot opportunities they have, but unfortunately they're just not connecting on that one. Very nice little bit of 1-2 touches here. Hunter pretending to fake the keeper, but keeper's not really going for anything. Dolan left side. All of the Legacy team is now back in their own half. This is going to make offense a little bit harder for the opposite team. KO is sending it back. George probably going to be first onto that one. No! Dolan still had blue sprint in his back pocket. George able to get it past. Unfortunately can't get past Dolan's head. Dolan with some nice little bit of defensive jockeying. Corzo trying to one-on-one Mems, but Mems is too patient for that one. Right now, Mems gets up by Dolan. Corzo tries to send it right side to Miguel. Miguel unable to get onto it. KO gets a touch. He sends it back to keeper. A lot of plays running back to keeper. We're watching a lot of resets happening, and sometimes it's very much needed. George with an AP slide. I think he passes to KO, but KO just wasn't expecting that. Miguel is able to get onto it. Off the wall straight to KO from Mems. KO sending it right to George. George is wide open. He tries to get across. It seems like Hunter's able to get the touch, and he gets it in right side. Keeper was just unprepared for the shot to go in right. Very nice little bit of shot right there. You see him having to run to that hole. I think that's just to try and get past the defender right there. 3-1 to Legacy FC. Academy. Apologies. It's Legacy FC Academy. 3-1 to Miguel with the ball on the right side. They definitely get a shot off, and they're trying to get those crosses in. George getting on the ball. He has the right side pass. He takes it to KO. KO technically has the cross if he wants to take it. He tries a blade shot cross. Hunter's unable to get onto the ball. Unfortunate. Hunter might go back line. No, he goes to try and pass it mid to KO, and KO gets a nice little shot off. No blade shots here, but unfortunately, just really good shot placement. I think the defense is starting to break down for Femboy Hooters. They're trying to watch that middle lane, but KO is getting that little cut in, and it seems to be working for them. Players cutting past the defense, it is working really well for them. Watching Dolan pass right to Dude. Dude sending it on, but no one's there. All of that was the Legacy FC team. Sherby with the ball, taking his time. Mems possibly going to carry. He does. He goes 1-2 straight back to Mems. Mems on the left side. Corzo using his boots to get back. George, first touch, stopped by the Dolan. Nice defending. I think they're getting used to that tactic of trying to send it into the corner. It's something that'll work maybe once or twice, but it seems to be working a lot more for Legacy right now. It's all they've needed. Dolan trying to get across into Corzo. Corzo with a tap bottom corner, and Sherby was not ready for that. A little bit unfortunate on the end of the keeper, but that's how it goes sometimes. Those taps will sometimes trick you a little bit. have there. Shobi trying to jump the ball. Possibly a little bit of a ping issue. KO tries to beat the defender. Almost gives it straight to Corzo, and Corzo is unable to get the tackle. Pass it to Mems. Mems flicking dude. Mems gonna blade shot. He blade shots at the keeper, and keeper almost dives out the way for that one. But he does get it at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. Miguel with the ball on the left side. He goes right, straight back to keeper. Keeper sends it line for Doot. Doot sends it in mid. Unfortunately, George is able to get there for the header. Very nice little intercept right there. Doot, once again, sending it mid. No one's able to get on it, so KO is going to take that and probably go back to keeper right there. He does. Shobi sending it line. I think that was meant to go to George, but it ends up going to Hunter. But Miguel's going to fight for it, and he does. George getting the ball at the end of the day. George crossing it over to KO. KO trying to one-touch to Hunter. Unfortunately, a little bit too high for Hunter. Both players on the ball. Dude's able to get that. He challenges. George has the ball now. Passes it back. Almost goes to Corzo, but Corzo's unready for that. KO with the ball. He's going to blade shot. He tries to blade shot, I think, but he goes for a cross all the way to George. George, one touch. Maybe he was trying to go for goal. Possibly could have been a cross. KO with a cross. Fortunately stopped by Dolan and Doot. Doot sending it out for Mems to collect. Mems sending to KO. KO one touch. Probably tried to go to Hunter. Unfortunate that the connection did not land. Mems stopping Corzo. Very nice. It looked like Corzo wanted to try and go for a little bit of a blade shot right there. Keeper rushing out. He's now got to let go of the ball. Nice. K is able to collect, and Mems looked like he played some secondary keeper. But with 6 seconds left, it looks like a 4-2 win to Legacy is the way. Unless either team can get a quick goal. Corzo now can't let go of the ball with last shot on the mind. He lets go of it, unfortunately. That's going to be the game. 4-2 Legacy FC Academy to Femboy Hooters. First game for Femboy Hooters. Their first debut, and unfortunately it did not work for them. We're going to see if they can pick up the pace, hopefully on another game. But at the end of the day, this is going to be how football is played.